Okay, first of all, let's just get one thing straight from the get-go. In terms of the importance of this game, in terms of what this game is, let's not just pass this off as a first leg game in a quarter-final, going away to France and Lyon, and getting a result and just getting back. This game is everything, the whole season. Everything that Manchester United have failed to do this season now can be, obviously, turned around in this tie against Lyon, because it can give us that springboard to go through until the back end of the season. I'm seeing pictures of Amad Diallo training at Carrington now, getting ready for the back end of the season. We need to at least give this kid something to actually train and come back for and actually compete for. Because you know what? It will be an absolute shame if he is coming back and there is absolutely nothing left of this season and we're just going to play out pointless Premier League games where we're going to get embarrassed because everybody's laughing at Manchester United, because even if we win a few games, we're not going to move anywhere up that table. It's embarrassing where we are right now, and it's a disgrace where the club is right now, but the season's salvageable. And you look at the players that have grafted this season. This is for them. This is for them players that have held Manchester United up and actually worked their asses off, where some haven't and some have completely failed. And we've had the catastrophe of the season. This is what this game is. This is this one for the players that have stuck around, grafted, and worked their way into this first team under Ruben Amorim, that we're now seeing start to come together a little bit. And I am going to say that we are coming together a little bit. You've all seen the improvement within Manchester United. Dalot said it in the press conference yesterday. Dalot was talking about how together they are, how tight and compact the team is. We are a difficult team to beat, but we are going to have to be so much more than that. We're going to have to be right on our mettle to deal with Lyon and what they're coming with. Obviously, you've had the shenanigans of Andre Onana and what he said before the game and everything that's been reported on that. So we went through all of that yesterday and what that means and how more difficult that's making the game. I don't care what Ruben Amorim says in his press conference about it being overhyped and trying to pull cold water all over it. It's not going to float. We all know what Andre Onana has done. We all know that he has just slit the blue touch paper, and it's all going to go off now tonight. It's all going to be absolutely massive for Manchester United and Lyon, and they're going to come into this like it is their cup final. Obviously, Fonseca, manager, in the middle of his 9-month suspension. I don't know if that's going to affect anything. And sometimes moments like that, players can actually start playing for their manager. So you've got that difficulty in that scenario to come in. The fact that the team backs against the wall. They've been called out as the weaker team by one of the players that they're up against. A player that's underperformed in Andre Onana this season. They've got players that are probably going to be leaving, like Shirke, this summer. Issues with finances, threatened with relegation. Their backs are well and truly to the wall, and they've got something to play for. They can qualify through the Champions League in Liga as well. They're doing well in that, and they are obviously got this competition. Can you imagine, like, the team that is going what looks like out of business, Lyon, and really struggling financially and looking like they're going to be brought up with charges in their own league and everything that's going on there. The manager banned for 9 months for confronting the referee. Everything going wrong. Players that will be leaving in the summer, in the likes of Shirky, like we've spoken about, and they come up in the competition against Manchester United. It's the perfect game for them. And United need to be looking at this and being prepared for a team that's going to come at them with absolutely everything that they've got. And they need to be mentally ready. The atmosphere, the way that the French ultras and the French get behind their teams. We've seen what it was like in PSG's game with Villa last night as well, and what they brought, and that atmosphere. It's the same. It's going to be the same at Lyon. Manchester United are up against it. And I just don't think they realise, like, you can try and play this down as much as you want, but the importance of Manchester United's game tonight is absolutely huge. And I just look at the team and I look at where we're at right now, and I look at Ruben Amorim and I go, this could be an actual defining moment, this game in the Europa League, because when you get to the semi-final, that's it, you're in. This is the one moment, like the quarterfinals are where you sort of like, you're in between, like, is it serious, is it not serious? Last 8, you've got to be starting thinking you've got to win it at this point, surely. If you get through this game, though, everything changes. The full focus of the season all works around that semi-final then, next month. And that is what Manchester United are up against in this game tonight. That's what we're up against. It is only the first leg, and thankfully we've got Old Trafford for the second leg. What holds us up in this game? Well, the fact that we're unbeaten in Europe in 10 games now, and we've won, what of them? I think we've won Let me just work this out now in terms of the games. Manchester United have actually got through there, so they have six wins. 6 wins and 4 draws in this competition. Strong, but Lyon are pretty much the same. They're exactly the same as what we had. They finished quite close to us in the league phase, comfortably through their game against Steaua Bucharest. Like we beat Steaua Bucharest, 2 very evenly matched sides, and they've got threats all over the park that United are going to have to deal with. And like Ruben Amorim says, they're a strong, very physical and powerful side. And I feel like our team is going to be picked around that tomorrow. We're going to have powerful, we're going to have players in that team that are going to be experienced. I can see Casemiro starting the game. This is why I think when Ruben was talking about Kobbie Mainoo yesterday in his press conference, him not being completely ready, this is why Kobbie's not going to play in this game. He's going to have everyone that he can rely on playing in this one. This is where I think Casemiro is going to play. It's the experience factor. He'll know what's coming. He'll know the atmosphere that's coming his way. Young lads in this game, you just don't. You worry for them. It's not a game for them. Unfortunately for us, like we haven't got much else to rely on. And it's that forward line that concerns me in this game again. I just don't know which way he's going to play it. And this is why we were hearing again before that Mason Mount has got a very good chance of playing in this game. I think he starts. He needs that experience. He's going to have to bring in every player that he can into this side to deal with what's coming tonight in terms of the atmosphere and everything else. The pressure of this being the season-defining game. Because we could lose this and then it'll be too much for us to come back in the second leg. We don't want to be doing too much in that second leg at Old Trafford. We need to be taking a decent result back. And if we do get through this, and I think we will win at Old Trafford, I think it will carry us over the line. And then we're set up. We're set up for the rest of the season then, and everything's looking a little bit more exciting, and we can actually start looking forward to the last month. But if it doesn't, the season just completely curtails and falls apart, and the doom and gloom and them dark clouds, them stormy clouds are going to start forming over Old Trafford again, and it is going to be a miserable end to the season. They just need to get this game right. I think then they can look ahead. They'll have Ahmad coming back. We'll have more options. I think we'll be a different outfit as well. We'll have players. And the fact that we have got players coming back from injury right now at the right time gives me encouragement to think that we can actually do something. We can actually see out the rest of this season and actually accomplish something as well. Ahmad is going to be key. And I said it. And that's the main point in all of this. The players that have worked hard, the players that have actually done something and earned something this season, for this shirt and earned the right to be in this shirt. They're the ones that this game is for, and that's what I want to see out on that pitch tomorrow. Mason Mount coming back in, I think will play alongside. I'm pretty convinced it's going to be, again, I think it'll be Bruno Fernandes straight off in the 10 as well with Mason Mount, and then maybe Rasmus Højlund in front of them. And that's when I think we're going to see the Ugarte and Casemiro double pivot again. I don't like it. I don't think it works. But I think they're going to have to put some robust, strong players in there to deal with what's coming. And then your back three is going to be any one of the combination. I think we're going to see the same again. I think it will be Maguire, Mazraoui and Lenny Yoro. And then your wing backs are obviously going to be Dorgu and Dalot. And you've got the clown in goal who has made this game what it is and added that extra spice to it. I mean, that's probably a bit harsh on Onana calling him a clown, but just for the circus that he's brought to town before the game and all the shenanigans that we spoke about with Nemanja Matic and things like that. I mean, it is that with him. And we've got a strong bench though as well on that. Let's not forget. We have got options off the bench there then. Obviously, you'll have the young lads in Morehouse. He's not going to feature. I don't think any of the young academy lads that are going, Morehouse, Kakonke, Amas, I don't think they're going to get anywhere near the pitch. Not a chance. There's just too much riding on this. And again, just to reiterate what I said right at the top, it is that big. That's what this game is. It's something that I don't think many of these players have come up against before, because for a season to be over now, even when we've had these last few shit seasons, we've had cup competitions that have taken us through to the end of the season, we have something to play for. This is going to be an absolute nightmare if United don't get through. This is the season right here. We need to be in a competition going into the latter stages, because we're just going to fall away. And obviously, it's just the life is going to be drained out of this club if we're not competing in this Europa League going forward. It really is. But look, we'll see what happens. My prediction, I don't even want to give one, is the only answer. I think 1-1 is a good result, and United get back to Old Trafford. Let me know what you think. Give me a score prediction, who you're playing, what do you think Ruben is going to do as well. Get into the comments section, hit that subscribe button up on your screen, and I'll see you for the watch along in a few hours' time, everybody. It's a big night for United. Come on, Ruben. Come on, United. Let's have it. Come on, Reds.